Hello everyone, so I'm at Mission Barbecue and I just had some brisket, and today I'm going to be talking to singer-songwriter, opera singer, theater singer, singer-teacher, all the singers and songers and songs, Marcelyn. Alright, I think you're fine.
Okay.
So what's your name?
Marcelyn.
And what do you do?
A lot of things. I am a singer, songwriter, voice teacher, assistant choir director, all those things.
Cool. And what did you eat today at Mission Barbecue?
I had the baby back ribs and these awesome like cheesy potato things and cornbread.
Cool. Sick. So how did you get into singing?
That's a big question. I've like always...
We're all about the big questions.
I was a very dramatic child, and our neighbor across the street from us was the local like music teacher at the middle school, I think. And so we would go over to her house, and she would be like, "Marcelyn, get up over here and sing a song." And from there, I just like started to really like performing. I started taking voice lessons because of that when I was 9, and it's just kind of been a thing since then.
And what came, well, so then there was choir, and then how did you get into songwriting? Like, when did it?
I wrote my first song because I was really bored in math class one day. And after that I asked for a guitar for Hanukkah, I think, and then I just kept going. I think I really started to get into it when I was like 13.
Okay. And
I released my first EP when I was 14, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And did you still call yourself Marcelyn?
I was Marcy back then, M-A-R-C-E-Y, yep.
Now, did people call you Marcy, or did you call yourself Marcy?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, I was Marcy like all throughout the high school and like the first couple years of college, and then I was like, nah, I'm an adult now. I'm Marcelyn.
And what instruments do you play?
I play piano, tiny bit of guitar, bass, ukulele. I guess that's it.
True. And was the old you ukulele bass like you are now?
No, I was guitar bass pretty strictly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like hashtag MySpace core?
Yes.
Gotcha.
For sure.
What were your favorite bands back then?
Say Anything, Ingrid Michaelson. That's about it.
Okay.
A lot of musical theater.
There's
I
nothing
really
wrong
like
with
musical
that.
theater.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. So, flash forward, we're done high school. How did you develop in college, like musically?
Like with songwriting?
Yeah.
So, I was in a pretty strict program in college. It was like pretty much just opera. Like that was the only thing I was allowed to do pretty much. And I just got so irritated and bored with that I was like, I need another outlet. And so I started writing some songs by myself. I didn't like where they were going. So I tried to form a band. That didn't work out, but through that band, my best friend and I formed a duo, which is where I started to like really get back into songwriting with her. And yeah, from there I started writing more solo stuff.
Cool. And what are you doing now?
Now I'm going back to grad school in a couple months to be a super fancy music teacher. Right now I'm teaching private lessons, vocal lessons mostly to kids, and I am the outdoor section leader for a choir. I gig a lot, like with my solo music, and I'm in a theater company, Lady Grace Lovelies. We do vintage theater, burlesque, that kind of thing.
True.
Bunch of stuff.
And let's talk about the songs that we worked on.
Yeah.
So, Believe in Daylight, what are those songs about?
Believe is about, it's like talking to someone who doesn't really believe in you, and like where you're going in life and how that makes you feel, or how we feel, I guess.
True.
Daylight is about daylight saving time, and to me it's kind of about like not sleeping well. I don't know if that was the intention.
That's correct.
Yeah, okay.
Not sleeping is one of my vices.
Yeah, that was, I mean, I definitely felt that when we were recording it, that it was a lot about like sleeping.
True. And like, was working on those songs like getting out of your comfort zone, or?
A little bit. My like thing is harmony, so it wasn't like too out of my comfort zone to do a lot of that, but it was a new experience recording with that many other people. You know, I mean, there was only you, Luke. Was that it? I think that was it. But still, like usually it's just me, like in my bedroom. So recording.
And we're gonna be playing it live.
Yeah. We're gonna be playing it live.
March 14th.
March 14th.
# 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. I'm super excited.
This vlog's gonna be coming out tomorrow.
Sick.
On March 1st.
Cool.
And do you have any other new collaborations coming out in the future?
Yeah, I'm in a band with my brother. We're called Bacon Cake.
Okay.
We
have you had Bacon Cake ever?
No, but we talked about it and making it. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know.
Like an actual Bacon Cake release party?
You know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm going to propose that to him. We'll make like little bacon cupcakes.
Come to the show. There's cupcakes made of bacon.
Bacon cake. I have had German chocolate cake with bacon like layered in it.
Really?
Yeah.
What was that like?
Delicious. Herweg's in State College.
Okay.
I remember
Gotcha.
That. They closed.
No way. Really?
Yeah.
Was it like just out of business?
I think they just got tired. I think they were just like, we're done.
That's crazy.
I know. They were so good. They were so good.
Holy. Wow. Sorry. This is the first time I'm like really coughed on a vlog.
Oh no.
Yeah, I really only ate there once, and like when I did, I was like, "Fuck, this is good."
I love that place. I used to go there all the time.
I'm sad now.
I know, right?
My whole train of thought just went.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Tell me more sad news.
More sad news? Oh my gosh. Trump is still president.
Yeah,
That's
that really fucking sucks.
That sucks.
That really fucking sucks. Okay, so back to collaborations. You were talking about Bacon Cake. Was there something else?
Well, I'm doing a lot of collaboration on the album I'm working on now.
Okay, so let's talk about that, or you can.
I can. Why not?
Right, yeah.
Well, I'm going to New York in a couple weeks to record a rapper. A friend of mine's gonna rap on a track. Another friend's gonna sing some harmony. It's gonna be. I might ask you to do something, but I haven't decided what song I want you on yet. But
I'm down for it.
I'm planning on doing a lot of collaborations within this album. So.
Cool. I could definitely get down with that. So, is it gonna be like another full length?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we expect like more music videos?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay. How do you feel about the last music video? Let's talk about the last music video.
I'm very proud of it. So that was for Payback is a Bitch and So Am I, which is kind of like this revenge song, basically.
Sure.
And I know you can say the music video for the people.
Yeah, we're doing this for the culture and for the people.
Exactly. So in the music video, I am like a 50s housewife who's married to this Muppet, like a literal puppet, and it's kind of like a torture fantasy, and at the end I burn him alive. So.
That's really crazy.
I had a lot of fun making it. My brother, who I'm in Bacon Cake with, helps me do all of it. So.
Did you make the Muppet from scratch?
No, so that's...
That's what I think is the burning question we all want to know. Like, do you make Muppets?
No, I have actually.
Okay.
I did make a puppet for a project
you are
a long
Muppet
time
Maker
ago.
Marcelyn.
Sure.
That's a song.
I will accept that title.
3 M's, not the sticker company.
Muppet Maker Marcelyn. I dig that. No, we did not make that by hand though. There's Jim Henson, the Jim Henson Foundation or company, whatever it's called, actually sells these like blank slate Muppet things that you can like Velcro different faces on.
True.
So my brother and my other brother made a musical a couple years ago with puppets. So we had a whole bunch of these puppets in our basement and all of the faces for them. And so we just kind of like picked out the face we wanted and glued it onto the Muppet.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, no, I could dig it. I could dig it.
We gave him some custom body hair, you know, for extra grossness.
True. No, I like that a lot. So let's talk about Third Thursday. What brought that on?
Third Eye Thursday. You brought it on, actually.
Okay.
It was kind of your idea a little bit. So I was looking for something to do that would help get my name out there, and Brian here suggested that I try to host something like a monthly series somewhere, and so I came up with this idea of promoting marginalized artists and bringing all sorts of different art to the Philly DIY scene. And I posted a thing in the Philadelphia DIY Collaborative, and I just got a whole bunch of people that were interested. The Music Ward said they were really interested in posting it, so I've been doing that for a couple months now. Hopefully it keeps going. Yeah.
Cool. And how was the last one?
Oh, it was awesome. It was a really fun one. Yeah, the next one's going to be even better, too. March 21st.
Cool. I can dig that. And do you see yourself like collaborating with any of the artists like that you'll be meeting from these Third Thursdays?
Yeah, for
or, like,
sure.
Hopefully seeing them like collaborate with each other.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think so.
And will you be including performance art in these events?
I would like to. We have the closest we've got to performance art so far is live painting, I guess. We've had slam poets and mostly acoustic acts so far.
Sure.
And this next one we have a comedian, which I'm super excited about.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. And I think I'm still unsure if things will continue, but I have a couple people that do performance art that I do want to ask.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So here's like a hot question.
Yes.
You come from like many worlds, like you're a burlesque performer, you're in the academia of music, you also play contemporary. How do you work on all three and merge it into like what's like, I don't want to say package, but like what makes you you? Like how do you do that without it conflicting?
It's all about balance. A lot of it has to do with what I schedule, honestly, because of course I'm going to be practicing for, like, if I have a show in a week, I'm practicing for that show the week before. So I try to keep it balanced as far as what I'm doing. Like, I'll do like a classical song at a cabaret, and then like 2 weeks later I'll have a gig with my solo stuff, and that kind of keeps things even. And with the voice, if you stop like practicing a certain thing, you're gonna lose it. So I always try to practice like all of the things I have. I try to consistently practice opera, my belting, I try to practice everything as much as I can. So
do you recommend as a musician that like when it comes to practice, you should like be in a quiet room, or like how do you practice?
It's different for everyone, I gotta say. I personally practice a lot in my car, which a lot of musicians will tell you is not real. But like, I warm myself up in my car, like while I drive a lot. So, while I'm driving somewhere, I will warm myself up. I will sing through, whatever repertoire I need to like really memorize. And I can't look at my music while I'm driving. So if it's something that I need to like really like focus on what I'm doing, I can't do it while I'm driving, but for that I usually like spend a lot of time with my piano at home, and I try to like focus a lot. But it's different for everyone. I know people that like need it to be like dead silent for them to practice. I know people that can practice like anywhere. So.
And does that apply just for vocals, or like what about your instrument? How do you practice?
I practice. Well, like everything comes second to my voice. My voice is my main instrument, really. So I practice ukulele like with my voice. Like if I want to like try new chords or something, I'll like learn a cover that has some interesting chords in it or something like that. So,
Cool.
I do practice bass, just bass though.
True. Now you played bass in a band before, right?
Yes.
What was that like?
Difficult.
Why was that?
That was, so I bought the bass for this band.
True.
Hobbledehoy was my band with my best friend. So I bought a bass for that band, and my brother is a very good bassist, and so he was teaching me through Skype,
Okay.
like certain techniques and stuff, and so I would just like sit around on my computer just trying to teach myself.
True.
And we wrote a couple of like really funky lines that I would just practice for hours over and over and over again until I got them, and then we could play them live. And I still messed up every time.
True.
I'm not a great bassist, but I really enjoy it, so I try to play. Yeah.
That's awesome. So what are some other challenges that you've experienced as a musician? And how have you overcome it? That sounds like such a job interview.
It is a little bit, yeah.
I haven't asked anyone that question.
That's a good question. Challenges. So I think the biggest challenge that I felt, which I felt a lot in college, was other people putting me in boxes I didn't want to be in.
True.
You know, especially with singing, everyone wants to like type you,
True.
if that makes sense. They want to like, you know, tell you what type you are, and based on what type you are, you can only sing this kind of repertoire.
Sure.
And, you know, that's kind of makes sense for opera, but it doesn't, like, there's no reason that you can't sing classical music and gospel and like rock. There's no reason you can't do all of those things, and so I feel like I fit into multiple boxes. Together it just makes this big giant box.
True.
So
I hear that.
But it took a long time to like realize that and to be comfortable saying like I'm just a singer.
True.
My choir director in college, I came to him once and I was like, he assigned me a solo, and I was like, I can't do this, I'm an opera singer, and he said, no, you're a singer. And that just like sparked something in me that was like, I'm a singer, I can do anything I want to do.
Shout out the opera singer.
Yeah.
No, not the opera singer.
The choir director.
The choir director.
Yeah.
Thanks, director.
Yeah.
So, what advice do you have for someone that's doing what you're doing that would like wants to get started?
Just do it, really. A lot of people get scared, you know. I have a lot of the students I teach are like terrified to get up on stage, but then when they do it, it's like, whatever. That's my...
Take the sound away for you?
Yeah, thank you.
You all set too, or are you still working?
I can
I'm
give
so
it
sorry
to
if I'm
No,
interrupting.
no,
No,
you're
it's
good,
okay.
you're good.
It's part of the vlog experience, keeping it real. So, thanks, sir.
So much, guys.
Thank you.
No problem.
You are totally fine. Have a great day, man. Awesome. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah.
What would you do?
Do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah,
like
just
Nike.
do it.
So that basically means that Nike should sponsor you
Sure. Yes.
and give you all the shoes.
Please. Give me all the shoes.
So what are some dreams that you have for yourself moving forward?
I want to release more music.
Okay.
I mean, of course, I want to get like discovered, you know,
Sure.
like get signed and all that jazz.
Sure.
But I mean, the realistic goals that I have, I want to tour more. I want to release more music. I want to do more music videos, and I think I'm moving towards all of that. So
Good. What is your proudest accomplishment so far?
Ooh, my album.
Your album?
My album, yeah. I think my next one's gonna be, I'm gonna feel even prouder of that, but I'm really proud that I did it. I did the thing.
And what could, like, your current album, like, it's very, not punk in the sense of, like, fuck the system, but it is kind of very, like, fuck you, this is who I am.
Yeah.
So, what can we expect moving forward from the last record?
More of that, but I think the stuff I've been writing is a little more mature.
Okay.
In a way, you know, it's a little less like, fuck you, I'm so hurt and sad, and a
Sure.
little more like, wow, everything sucks, like what the hell, you know?
Sure. I hear that.
I'm a very angry writer. I'm not like that angry of a person, but I'm a very angry writer.
That's real.
And
I
yeah,
mean, I'm an angry person. and writer. So,
that's a thing.
it's a double.
It's a
yeah.
thing. So yeah, there's a lot. There's like some political stuff, some like personal influences.
True. By the way, side note about the political stuff, the waitress here, she was like, hey, do you want to support the Fire and Police Association? And then I was like, no. And she's like, I figured you'd say no. How do you feel about that? By the way, for the viewers, I'm black.
But I hope they know that they've been watching you.
from the intro.
Oh, God.
It was almost like she was saying, like, fuck the cops, am I right?
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got that vibe.
She wasn't, like, being racist about it. I just thought that was really funny.
Good for her.
All right, 2 last questions.
Okay.
What is the most awkward thing that you've experienced while playing shows?
During one of my songs, this was like many, many years ago, during one of my songs, this drunk-ass dude screamed, "You're hot!"
Wow.
While I was like in the middle of the song,
That's
and I
weird.
just looked him dead in the eye and kept playing. Like, I didn't know what to do.
True.
I was young. I was a teenager at the time, and I was just like, I don't know what to do about this, man.
True. And then my last question is, what do you think of the internet and music and how, like, what do you think of the internet?
Can you specify a little more?
Meaning, like, how do you think the internet's affecting music today?
Well, maybe not so much the internet, but just like with technology that we have right now, everyone can make music so easily, and it's really, really awesome and also kind of bad, because we're getting like, I don't know, it's like empowering people to do stuff, but we're also getting a lot of like really basic kind of stuff. So it's really good and really bad. And then with the internet, you know, you can just put anything you want on Bandcamp too. So it is opening up the playing field a lot more, which is really good and also really bad.
I hear that. So you would say there's like a level of oversaturation or something?
I think so. I mean, it's harder to like make it as an artist now too, just because there's so much shit out there.
So, what's the last thing that you want to tell the people before we wrap it up?
Listen to my album, watch my music video, stay true to yourself, come to the show on March 14th.
Cool. I'll put our links in the bottom.
Heck
we have
yeah.
a new release. And thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you for having me.
Cool.
Hey, thanks for watching. This is Marcelyn and Mission Barbecue. You were tight. Follow Marcelyn's links and follow mine. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace, peace.